Hello everyone and welcome back to my island Cottontail. Today is day 24 of our building our island in 25 days to help celebrate hitting 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. I can't believe it's the last day for building today. Tomorrow is day 25, which means it is the final tour. And today we have the dreaded beaches. We do. We're going to do our best to fill them up as much as possible and make them look cozy and beautiful and fit in with the rest of my island. But before we get started with the build, I'd love it if you could like, comment and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. Now let's get stuck right in because we got a lot to do today. So a couple of things that I'm not going to do on my beaches is I'm not going to decorate the rocks. I never decorate the rocks. I think the minimal times that I've decorated my beaches, I've never done the rocks. It's very rare indeed that I would do anything on the rocks. And if it is, it's like one item. So I won't be doing the rocks today, but I will be doing all of the sand, or majority of what we can get done at least. I hopefully can make this look cozy and natural and adorable all at the same time, as well as being interesting to look at. Now I'm going to do the beach in segments, so we're going to start up here, and there's no time like the present. I have planned out what I want to do for each area, so we should be okay. We should be fine. We're going to put some vertical board fence going along just here. Let's bring it all the way across so that you can't access the rock anyway. By the way, I will not be adding coconut trees to my beaches just because I feel like they'd be a little bit too out of place compared to the rest of my theme. I want to make a cute little washing area here, so we're going to start by putting our wash lines down, or clotheslines rather. I have two of these like I always do, and then I'm going to go ahead and add a wooden stool which we'll push to there, and then have an old-fashioned wash tub that we're going to push closer to that wash line. Actually pull this out a little bit and then add another wash tub. Also, I'm going to leave the shells because I feel like they add a natural vibe to the beach. I think they look nice. Actually, we might move them around the beach a little bit, so we'll scatter these ones when we're done. Over in this awkward corner, I'm going to pop down some barrels. Yes, we have a barrel right there, but honestly, the more barrels the merrier. I love barrels on my island. I do want to pull this one out ever so slightly though, so they're at an angle just like that. I thought maybe we could add a sink to the build. I don't know. I think it looks okay. Or we could add a cute little shell on there to make it feel a little bit more coastally. In this little spot, I have a little mini wooden table. We don't want to put it too close because we do have a pathway there. So I kind of want to bring the pathway onto the beach. Let's do that by adding some of our wood planks because I think they will look the nicest rather than the dirt. Although there's nothing wrong with the dirt being on the beach, I just think these would look a lot nicer. And then we can actually lead them over as well to our washing station. Let's push you across like that. I think I'm going to add a puddle. So let's find our puddle code like that. Oh, maybe pull this over. There you go. Nice. Just next to these barrels, I'm going to add a pile of Zen cushions. And on top of the Zen cushions, I'm going to add a stack of cloves. On this barrel back here, I've got a rattan basket, or however you say it. A little ironing set to go on this table. We did something similar to this area over by, I think it was Chrissy's house. I can't remember now. It's so long ago. Well, it seems so long ago. I also have an ironing board. Give that a little flip. And actually, maybe we'll move this one down and then pull this one up. And you know what? Over on this puddle, let's add a wooden bucket. Maybe the water's coming from the ocean. I mean, it would be a little bit salty, but oh well. Next, we're going to drop some of our shells. If we drop one there and one over here. Very nice. And then I have one more thing I want to place down if I can figure out where I want to put it. Maybe here. Another rattan basket. You can just about see it through the gap. So I kind of like that because it looks like that's where, you know, the basket of clothes is. Now that segment is done, I want to go to my storage and grab stuff for the next part. Oh wait, I forgot to add a couple of things to our build. We're going to place a pair of socks here and a pair of socks here because why not? I love the little socks. Now just here, I want to add some of our log stakes in so it kind of sections the area off a little bit. And any weird gaps that we have like this, I'm just going to chuck in some wheat field. I'm very organized today. You'll notice that. I think to be honest, to decorate the beaches, I have to be organized. Right, I think that looks pretty cute. Yes, happy. Now we have this part of the beach, which is ever so small. I'm not going to go too crazy with it though. I want to pop down some of our blanket code that we have. We're just going to make a lovely little square of a blanket. We're also going to put the little tassels on, and that will be cute for now. Let's get some stuff. I've customized a couple of Zen cushions. They're in the green and the blanket's obviously orange. I love the cute little color contrast. I think it's adorable. Like they match, but they also don't. To go along with this, we got some organic bread. Maybe there's a little picnic happening here. A simple kettle, give it a spin. Another little cushion to go on that one, because why not? And then I think this little bit is done. We just need to go around and add some of our flowers. Remember we did this in the build where we did for the campsite when we were doing the beach for that one. We added a few of these little flower things everywhere and they actually look really nice on the beach. Like I said, it makes it feel a little bit more natural. Also, I hope some of you can get some sort of beach inspiration out of this. I am not about to fully decorate these beaches. I just want them to look nice and blend in with my theme. So hopefully someone can find inspo from that. There we go. That looks absolutely beautiful. Maybe a few more pieces of wheat field and we'll be done. I'm going to add a piece here and a piece in here, and then we're going to grab our shell and we're just going to drop the Venus comb shell right here. I think that looks stunning. I'm going to add one more item. We got another log stake and you can just wiggle them through. It just looks nice. You can like give it a twist. Oh my gosh, yes. Right, happy with that. That's beach number 1 done. Now let's grab our things. So we got this and head to beach number 2, which is just down the way. Also, I forgot I didn't do this in the last video. I walked over the whole island, completely ignored this, and I ended up just putting dirt and flowers down. I thought I'd just show you. Oh, my pipes are here. So this is the next part of the beach. It is very small, as you can see. There's not a lot here. So we don't need to worry too much about putting a huge amount of things here. I think first things first is we need to get rid of our pipes and we're just going to dump them here. To be honest, I don't really need them anymore, so I'm probably going to put them away. Push this right up. Can we still use it? Yes. And then I'm going to put my storage shed right down here. Okay, for our second part of the beaches, I'm going to build this little bit first and then we'll work our way down and do this section. This section is smaller. For this part of the beach, I'm going to put down some of our wood code, our wood decking that we've been using. We're just going to do a little section like so. So now that we put that code down in the middle, I'm going to put a blanket code just to, you know, shake it up a little bit. I'm going to go with, I think, the yellow one. Yeah, I think we'll go with the yellow one for a change. Just like that. I then want to put a wild log bench in place here. I want to add a little telescope. And this is going to be Sasha's area. It is a little log stool. On top of our log stool is going to be a book. Pretend it's stars. Pretend it is. I then have a couple of cushions that I want to place around. I'll put one here too. Oh no, you can't get through. Oh, okay. So we're going to have to move this cushion. It's going to have to go a little bit down like so. It's okay if it's on the sand. I'm going to pop in another log stool, but I want to push that over this way and add a little coffee cup on top. Oh, that picnic basket hasn't gone. All right, I'm going to get rid of this cushion and instead pop down a picnic basket because we can give it a spin and it will sit quite nicely there. I then have a dropped pocketbook because I love drop pocketbooks. And something that's slightly different is a star clock. Now you may be thinking, why the star clock? It's not going where I want it. Why the star clock? Because this is an area I've based on Sasha's house, and Sasha had Nova lights and star clocks around his house, so I wanted to bring that to the beach too. And to go along with it, I do have a couple of drop star frags. So we have a cute little observing area on our beach. Let's add in some wheat field. 2 pieces, of course. And then I also have some more plants to plant on the ground just to make it feel a little bit more natural. And that will do for that bit. We'll worry about this bit in the middle in just a second. I want to do the bigger parts first. This time we're going back in with our lovely decking code. Oh my gosh, it's gone on the wrong side. And I want to add some paintings. Oh, and add an antique mini table in the middle like so. We're not directly in the middle, so we don't do directly in the middle. Got some more paintings. Oh, this one is so good. I'm going to put this one here. I love this sinking painting. Famous painting. I want to give that one a little bit of a spin. And a dynamic painting. Pop that there. Pop in a wooden stool. Although, push it over a minute. Need to actually add a painting set. Because that would help, right? I want to spin. Actually, you know what? I think this one is too much. I'm going to just have this little one. Pop a pile of Zen cushions in there. Also a stack of books. Because why not? Why not do all the arts at the same time? I also have another wooden stool, which I'm going to pop wedding candles on. And then over this side by the water, which wouldn't be very efficient. Oh, they've gone on the stove. That's not meant to happen. Maybe we could put them on the Zen cushion. They have some more candles. Oh yes, look at the mood that brings. And then again, go around it with some wheat field. See what I mean? I told you I needed wheat field for the beach. And also some more of our little plants. Very cute. And then that little bit is done as well. So over here, what we're going to do is keep it very nice and simple. Some wheat field maybe even a leaf pile. And I think if I grab some log stakes as well, that would make it look really nice. So I do have one tall garden rock left from our campsite build. And again, in with another wheat field. I'm going to get rid of this piece and pop a log stake in instead and then push it. Although it looks okay like that. Of course, add more of our flowers. Even though they're not flowers, they're just growing flowers onto the ground. And ta-da! That one is done too. Perfect. Now let's grab our storage shed and head on to the next one. So the next area of the beach was actually down here, but we've already done it. So we built a little campsite setting area, and I think it looks so cute. I feel like it doesn't need anything else to it. It's pretty simple and pretty nice on its own. I did add a couple more extra pieces of wheat field, but that's all I did. Now I think we might as well tackle the worst part, which is this bit. So we have this whole front section. Oh my goodness. We have this whole area to do. Oh, it seems like a lot, but we can do this. And then over here, we've got this, which is quite large too. Oh my gosh, I got loads of beach on this island. Oh, our dock's here. And then we got to do up here. I love how I'm just doing a whole run through of the area. And then up here, and then over here by my house, which I think would be pretty easy because this beach is quite small. But I think there's no time like the present. We might as well attack the big bits. What is this? Oh, whatever. I'll fill that in afterwards. And this, oh, that'll be just trees. No worries. No worries. I forgot about those bits. But let's head back to where we're actually going to be working on first and make a start on the beach. So let's start this end first. I'm going to put down some custom code and we're going to go in with our grass rather than our dirt. Like I said, I don't normally like to put too much custom code on my beaches, but sometimes needs must, okay? Needs must. If you need to make it look full and beautiful, yes, you need to sometimes add these things. Why the beaches gotta be so difficult, right? Why are they gonna be so hard and just so much to do? If I honestly wasn't doing a 25-day island and needed to finish the beaches, I probably wouldn't do it. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have given up. But no, we don't give it up. We've got this. I plan to decorate these beaches, even if it's not fully 100% decorated in some people's eyes, it will be fully 100% decorated in mine. Okay, I think that will be okay. If I need to do more, I will add more on this side, but we should be okay. So for this bit, I do have 2 soccer goals. We need to get this first one in correctly, and then I feel like we'll be able to sort the second one out. Let's put the second one in. Okay, they're a bit close. Maybe push this one back a little bit. I then have a log bench, which next to it, I'm going to pop down some pleather trainers or sneakers, wherever you're from in the world. I don't know if they feel like they're too close. I feel like this one should be back a little bit more and maybe pick it up and add some grass underneath. I think this grass is just too short. Unless I'm kind of considering having no grass now. I think the grass is what's ruining it for me because I haven't put any custom codes elsewhere on my beaches except that little bit around that fireplace we did at my campsite. So I think I'm just gonna get rid. You know, when in doubt, go without. Right, so much better. Now we're going to put our goals back down and then maybe we'll be able to spread them out a lot nicer. Also, by doing it this way, it takes up more space on my beach. See, that already instantly looks better. I have a ball to go at the side. I have another one. I still think these are too close. I think they're way too close. Give them a push back. Yeah, that's better. Ooh, much better. To go on our bench, I have a bottled beverage. I need it to go on the end though. Why won't it go on the end? Like all you needed to do was go there and it would have been so much easier. I also picked up a little scoreboard. Now I know this is meant to be an entryway onto the beach, but needs must. Also gonna pop down some more of our seeds because we love using those on the beach. Oh, it does look so much better without the custom code. I don't know why, but it just does. Like nothing wrong with custom code on the beach. I just prefer mine without, I guess. Over here, we're gonna add some rocks. Makes it feel a little bit more natural. And of course, more wheat field. Oh, I don't want it in line. I don't like my wheat field in line. I'm fussy. Add some more of our seeds on the ground to make it look a little bit more interesting. And then another garden rock. And then over this side, I think I'm going to go in with our log stakes. So I did pick up a couple from my storage. And we just want to place them down the beach. Just like so. Also adding another tall garden rock, and then that should be that little bit done for now. Yes, like I said to you, I'm not going to go too crazy with these beaches. I think natural is... Excuse me? What is Dottie doing? Is she trying to hide? I love how she just sat in the grass eating a sandwich. Oh my goodness, Dottie. Oh, the villagers make me laugh. But now we got this bit to do. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not as big as I thought. It's not that bad. I think I'm going to grab some more wheat field from my storage though. Okay, so with that done, I've decided to put down the wood code and a little bit of blanket in the middle. Forgot that I hadn't pressed the button to unpause the recording, so I already did this. Let's add a couple of Zen cushions to our space. Oh my gosh, everything is messed up in my bag. I've been trying to keep it all like nice and tidy, but it's not happening. I have some very cute Casablanca lilies. Put that there. I think I'm gonna have to stick the wheat field in. Honestly, my bag is full of wheat field. Is there anything new there? No. I'm always full of wheat field. All right, tall garden rock. We have a simple kettle. Oh, and Francine has joined us. Thank you, Francine. A beautiful ukulele. We're gonna give that a push over to there. And then I actually have a normal cushion. I just think it changes it up a little bit. Add some log stakes in. And then I think we can probably get away with putting the rest being wheat field if Chrissy's not, or if Francine doesn't get in the way. In goes all our beautiful wheat field. And of course, we also need to put down some of our seeds. I don't know what else to call them other than seeds. Like, what should I call them? Right, another rock. In you go. Probably get away with another rock just here. Can we push you back? Yes. Perfect. Lovely. It's a nice little walkway from here. And you go, ooh, look at this decoration. Okay, on to the next section. Oh, wait, don't forget your storage shed. Don't leave that behind. We're getting there. We're over halfway with these beaches now. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about the beaches. So we have all of this bit to do now. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Okay, first things first, I'm going to do this little section here and then we'll move on from here. This next part of the beach is interesting. I think it's slightly different. I'm kind of running out of ideas, I guess. Or even though I have ideas, I ran out of ideas, if that makes sense. We're gonna grab some fencing. Oh no, now Chrissy's in the way. Chrissy, please. Please move out the way. Thank you. We're gonna put down some of our fencing. We will be putting some wheat field down behind this and maybe some rocks. Yeah, we've got the room and the space and all that good stuff. Maybe even leave a gap. Yes. So pop down the fencing to start. And actually, I need to find somewhere. There was a little place back here. I knew I was meant to keep this bare. What we need to do is grow some flowers, okay? We're going to grow some pansies because we're going to make a little strawberry farm. But to do that, I need to grow these to the right point. So we just grow a bunch here. I don't know how many I really need. We just do like maybe 12. Yeah, I think 12 is a good number. We can work with 12. We'll have to time travel before we finish today's beach builds and pop those in place. We're not going to be able to finish this build just yet, but we're going to put all the stuff in that we need for the build and then come back to it at the end once we've time traveled. Because I don't want to time travel and risk it raining. So like, oh wait. I'm going to be adding a brick well. I think actually we'll pick that up and add a custom code. We're going to grab our puddle code. Of course we are. That's going to go under the well. We're also going to use a bucket because, you know, wells and buckets. There it is. Brick well. Give you a little push over and that's cute. I then have this little project table, which actually we need to pull back out because I need to get around this way. So we don't actually have strawberry jam in the game. So I'm going to use cherry jam. I just need to figure out the way for it to go around that you can't see a cherry. I think you can see a cherry either way, can't you? Oh no. Okay, just pretend it's not cherry jam and that it's strawberry. I also have a lovely little antique cash register. Push that over. Maybe this belongs to Chrissy, right? Let's add a couple of pieces of wheat field in. I'd love to know out of curiosity how many pieces I've actually used on this island. Tons of them. Tons and tons of them. I know it. So right, we got a wooden box. Can I push you where I want you to go? So I want you to go in there. No, why is it so awkward? Like I clearly could get round there, but it won't let me do it. I'm also going to shove in a barrel. Why not? Everyone loves barrels. Let's pop some analog kitchen scales on top. So you can obviously measure your strawberries. Someone's popped their bag down there. Maybe they're buying some. More jam on the back here. Yeah, I wish you could turn it so that you couldn't see the cherries. I mean, that's the best I'm going to get, I think. Like I said, the strawberries will go here. So this build is going to look so strange, this part of the beach anyway. But remember what we always do. We always trust the process. We have another wooden box to go over here. And on top of this one, we're going to put a flimsy watering can. You have a shovel to go along with this once we put our strawberries in. A garden faucet, complete with wooden bucket. Oh, we need some wheat field around it though. There's a wheat field. And there's another wheat field. I'm going to place this scarecrow, but I don't know if he will stay exactly there because we need to put the little strawberries in yet. Now, leading from over here, I think I am going to pop in a custom code. Yes, I am. There's me like, I don't put codes on the beach. Lying again. We're going to use our little plank path. It's just going to lead down to here. Or maybe even just lead it to the ocean, or near the ocean at least. What's that? Actually, that's good. Yes. And then one more thing I want to add over here is a pot. Look at that. Wonderful. Then when we put the strawberries in, it's going to look oh so cute. So here is the next part of the beach. I'm going to try and combine both together, but obviously be different. Now, I want to start here, I think. Move out the way, Chrissy. I keep calling her Chrissy. Her name's not Chrissy. She's Francine. What is wrong with me? We want to go in with our decking once again. I don't know how wide I'm going to make this one. So I want to add a little projection screen here, and you know exactly where this is going. I'm going to make a little cozy cinema thing. I saw something like this on, I don't know if it was Pinterest or Instagram, a while ago. And you know what? It's stuck in my brain, so I'm going to recreate it in my own way and my own style. Right, there it is. I think I'm going to bring this forward and add some fairy lights behind, but I don't think I have any in my storage, so I'm going to have to go get those. Right, we then have a couple of log benches. I mean, they say don't sit too close to the screen, but here you're not going to have a choice. Right, let's put some stuff on these log bench tables. I have some carrot cake, also some popcorn, another slice of carrot cake, and another popcorn. Although I'm going to pick this piece up and just change it around so it looks a little bit different. Now for the seating arrangements, we have cushion and another cushion, which then alternate with the Zen cushion. So let's get those in. Let's pick up these shells. Why is this bottle here? Like, I swear to gosh, I'd already done the bottles for the day, but I guess not. I then want to add this popcorn machine right here. I will be going to get the fairy light archway to stick here, but I don't have it on me at the moment. I don't think I have any in my storage. Let me double check. No, I don't have one, but I might have a nicer idea. First of all, I picked up some log stakes. Like, these were definitely needed in this area to block this part off. So let's get them on in, like so. I'm wondering if I'll like these maypoles instead. Oh, they give us some height. I forgot I had these in my storage. I never even used them. Right, are they in the middle? Yes. And then over here is my mush lamp gonna go in. Oh, it is. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I really like that. I really, really like that. It's given us a lot of height and it's not blocking anything over here. So I'm happy with that. This though, I'm not happy with. This needs to go closer. I then have a leaf pile, and we will come back through in just a bit to put some wheat field down, some rocks, and our little plant thingies. Now for the last big section on this beach. Oh my gosh, I can always taste the end of the beaches. These are so much. These are very, very much. So trying as well. I'm kind of considering the coconut trees now. Actually, no, don't do it. You don't need coconut trees. Resist the trees. I'm going to go a bit different with this and add a yacht, although it's gone around the wrong way. I'm going to build a little fishing space here. Let's try again. Right, there's one yacht. This is a little moment to remember Pippi. Pippi, who was meant to be on this island, but she was number 11. I have another yacht, and thanks to Francine, it didn't go in the right place. Please move. I love you, but move. Thank you. No. Don't come back down. There we go. Thank you. Now you can come back down. You can do anything you want, Francine. Anything. Am I stuck? I'm stuck. Oh no. I wanted to push the boat down a little bit more. I'm gonna have to do it from this side. Otherwise you have to shimmy to get past this boat. And I don't want to have to do that. Right, in goes a barrel here. And then I'm thinking stacked fish container can go on that bit. And then I have normal fish containers. By the way, I will not be decorating the dock today. Nope. Not decorate the dock today. I then have a couple of lawn chairs. We pop them in here, give them a spin round so they're aimed at the ocean. Back over here we have a fishing rod stand. I'm going to stick one in here too, but get rid of the shell. Now you have one by the fishing area and one over here. I then have a stone stool where we're going to pop a little tin bucket. Now back here, I'm going to stick in a fresh cooler. It will make sense. I mean, I don't know if you're going to want to watch a movie and smell fish, but there we go. Hopefully the rabbits won't be able to smell it. Back in here, we're going to shove another barrel. Oh, and I did grab a couple of wooden boxes, but there's not really anywhere for them to go. Oh, can you even get through? Oh, you can. Good. I was worried that you couldn't get through. On top of this barrel here, we're just going to pop down a little eco bag. Wonderful. Now let's put wheat field everywhere. Add more wheat field. We need some over here too. No doubt I'm going to need more wheat field from the treasure islands. Right, pick this up. I want to put wheat field here. By the way, let me know. I'm going to do a poll, but wheat field or green leaf piles, which is superior? I have a feeling that most of you are going to say wheat field, but look at that. That's looking mighty awesome. We just need to add our little plants to the floor and grab some rocks. And then, oh my gosh, we're getting closer and closer. Right, so let's add a few things here and here. We don't want to add too much inside of the little strawberry farm because we are going to put the strawberries there, of course. Do I need a puddle? No. Wait, I don't like how this bucket is. Let me push it. That's better. Yes. Sometimes just rearranging something does something in my brain. Like in real life too, not just Animal Crossing. By the way, I've been filming this build for hours. Yep, I've been filming it for hours. What seems like maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes, whatever this video will be, I don't know. I've been doing it for hours. I've literally been going back and forwards to the treasure islands to order things so that we can use them for the build, and it's taken me so long. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. But we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Now I think we can move on to the last area, which is not much. There's this little space here. I say it's little. Oh my gosh, it's quite big. And then this up here. And then this, don't worry, I'm just going to shove trees in there when I've done it off camera. Oh my gosh, it still goes all the way back. Why is there so much beach left? I'm so sad. Oh no. Okay, what I'm going to do is, because it makes it easier on myself, is I'm going to decorate this off camera. It's just going to be all natural. I'll do it so you can see it when we finish the beaches, obviously. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do this all natural, and I'm probably going to do a little seating area here, and then that will be natural up there too. So the only bit we need to work on is this. The rest of it I'm going to make all rocks, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do because it makes it easier for me. I know it's like, oh yeah, but that's not fully doing the beaches. Yes, it is. Okay. Yes, it is. It is for me. I messed up. Yeah, I pressed pause on my recording, was talking, finished the beaches, did the outro, and then pressed stop recording to realize that I hadn't unpaused. Yes. So I finished the beaches off. It wasn't a lot. I didn't do loads anyway, but I finished the beaches off and didn't want to rip it down to re-record it. I did some things. I time traveled as well, but I've come back to the day we were on because I wanted to move our strawberries in place, and I made the decision of using coconut trees. Anyway, let me show you the finished beaches since I finished them. Yeah, I decided to use coconut trees, so I time traveled to get those all grown in. Some of them I decided to stunt as well, you'll see. Just here, this one. But I didn't stick too much down. I stuck like beach chairs with parasols, this little sandcastle, a ball, obviously more and more wheat field. But I feel so bad because I was like, I don't want to rip it all up because I'd done all the trees and time travel to grow them in and everything. So that's frustrating. I also decided to put a couple of little tables here because we had our lemonade stand. So I put a couple of tables, little lemonade on that stool over there, more trays, pop those down. I think it looks really nice. So I'm very happy with how it's come out. We're just going to do a tour of all the beaches now. And then carrying on down here, I didn't do much tour. I just kept it natural like I said I would. And carry on walking down, more stunted trees. I think the coconut trees stunted look really, really cute. But anyway, this is the bit that we last recorded building wise. This is our little fishing area that we've done, which will be for Pippi if she was here and not number 11. A little outdoor cinema, which I ended up changing these lights. I was like, oh, actually, I'm going to use the fairy lights. They do look so much nicer. It looks cozier, I think, with the lights anyway. And then to the right here, I have the strawberries in place. They look so cute. I think they look really pretty. Right, then over here is the little stand where you'll buy the strawberry jam, which is definitely not cherries. 100% isn't. And yeah, you saw me place all these little bits, but we got the well, the bucket. I feel so bad that I didn't press unpause. It happens, I guess. Here's our other part of the beaches. We got our cute seating area that we did with a ukulele and the kettle. I don't want to go into too much detail because the tour is literally tomorrow. We have our soccer goals, or football goals as we call them here, with our footballs. Yes, I think it looks really nice and cozy. I'm not going to go to the campsite beach area because we didn't build that today. This is just what we built today. So we've got our little art section here, which is very cozy. I really like it. And then over here we have our little stargazing spot for Sasha, or anyone, to be honest, not just for Sasha. Also, I'm so happy I decided to add coconut trees. They've made such a difference. And then we have the last part of the beach, which has another cozy little picnic space. I'm so proud of myself for not just covering all the beaches in picnic spaces. I think we only did 2. Yes. Then we have a little cleaning laundrette area. I was going to call it a cleanie area. That's not right. But yeah, I'm so happy with my beaches. I think they came out super cute, and we're not going to go into any more detail with those because we are doing our final tour tomorrow. It's our last day. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. But there we have it. That is day 24 completed. We have finished my island. I need to add a few more little leaf piles here and there for our final tour tomorrow, and also customize those houses so that they all fit in with the theme and color scheme. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come join the Jelly Bean family. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.